What if I told you there are people who don't really hate people, but hate what people have done to them? Not the violent kind of hate, not the dangerous kind, just a quiet, exhausted dislike for crowds, noise, drama, and emotional exhaustion. The kind of person who prefers silence over small talk, pets over strangers, long walks alone over loud gatherings. This video is not about antisocial behavior. It's about the psychology behind people who simply don't feel safe or comfortable around others anymore. And maybe you'll recognize yourself in one of the three types we're about to explore. Let's start with something simple. Most people who say, "I hate people," actually don't hate anyone. They're not cruel. They're not cold. They're not broken. They're tired. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And that exhaustion has a story behind it. Type 1. The betrayed soul. The first type isn't born hating people. They are made, shaped by heartbreak, disappointment, and betrayal. Maybe they were abandoned when they needed someone the most. Maybe a trusted friend turned their back. Maybe a partner lied, cheated, or left without explanation. Or maybe a family member, someone who should have protected them, became the source of their deepest wounds. For the betrayed soul, each hurt becomes a memory, and each memory becomes a lesson. People can't be trusted. People always leave. People hurt me when I'm vulnerable. These thoughts don't appear overnight. They build quietly, like dust in the corners of the mind. And eventually, they become the lens through which this person sees the world. So they pull away, not to punish others, but to protect themselves. Solitude becomes armor. Distance becomes safety. Silence becomes healing. They choose their pets over people because animals don't betray, don't judge, don't abandon. A dog doesn't disappear. A cat doesn't suddenly change its heart. Pets stay. And for someone who has been hurt again and again, stability feels like a kind of love they haven't felt in years. Type 2. The peace seeker. The second type doesn't hate people at all. They hate noise. They hate chaos. They hate being drained by endless interactions that feel shallow and forced. These are the quiet observers of the world, the ones who recharge in silence, the ones who love slow mornings, gentle music, and peaceful evenings. But society doesn't like quiet people. Society wants loud, social, outgoing energy. So the peace seeker gets judged. Why are you so quiet? Why don't you hang out with us? Are you depressed? Are you antisocial? But the truth is simple. They're not avoiding people to be rude. They're avoiding people to protect their mind. Some hearts break from too much noise. Some minds shut down from too much stimulation. Some souls bloom only in quiet places. Yet every time they retreat, people misunderstand them even more. The more they seek peace, the more the world pushes back. The more the world pushes back, the more peace they need. And slowly, solitude becomes their home. Not because they hate people, but because people don't understand their need for calm. Type 3. The cynical heart. The third type truly feels a deep dislike toward humanity. But even this comes from pain, not cruelty. This person has seen too many selfish actions, too many fake friendships, too many broken promises, too many moments where people chose ego over kindness. Life has shown them the darker side of human nature, and they believed it. Psychology calls this learned resentment. When someone is exposed to repeated negative behavior, their mind begins to generalize. People are selfish. People only care about themselves. People are cruel. And once this mindset is formed, every interaction becomes proof, the common thread. Here's the truth all three types share. They don't actually hate people. They hate pain. They hate chaos. They hate emotional exhaustion. They hate being misunderstood. They hate trying and getting hurt anyway. Distance is protection. Silence is survival. Solitude is healing. And nobody sees the battles happening inside them.
Why you might relate. If you've ever said, "I hate people," pause for a moment. Ask yourself, do you hate people or do you hate feeling used? Do you hate people or do you hate being drained? Do you hate people
Or do you hate being ignored, judged, or betrayed? Maybe what you call hate is actually a wound you never treated. Maybe it's a boundary you didn't know how to explain. Maybe it's protection. Maybe it's exhaustion. Maybe it's sadness.
You're not broken. You're not cruel. You're human. And humans protect themselves in the only ways they know how. Sometimes that protection looks like silence. Sometimes it looks like distance. Sometimes it looks like I hate people. But beneath all of it is a heart that once cared too much. And maybe it still does.
Maybe the world feels loud. Maybe people exhaust you. Or maybe you simply think differently than most. Whatever your reason is, remember this. There's nothing wrong with you.